Alaska, our great 49th state, makes up for in size what it lacks in population. With over 33,000 miles of coastline and a land area twice the size of Texas, there's much more to explore than just one visit can cover. Families will find a little something for everyone, from history buffs to fishermen and skiers to hikers. Here are the 10 things to do in Alaska. Experience year-round adventures at a world-class resort. Alyeska Resort is Alaska's only true all-season ski resort. Located just 40 miles south of Anchorage, it makes for an easy starting point to become familiarized with rugged landscape and outdoor recreation opportunity that Alaska offers. Hike or mountain bike in the summer and ski, snowboard, or snowshoe in the winter. Events and festivals abound year-round. Add to that a world-class hotel with a fabulous family-friendly indoor pool. It is easy to see why it is one of the best places to visit in Alaska with kids. Get up close and personal with ancient ice and explore Kenai Fjords National Park. Over half of the world's glaciers are located in Alaska, and there are several that are easily accessible right from the road system. Perhaps the most family-friendly is Exit Glacier in Seward. A breathtaking 3-hour drive from Anchorage, the glacier is located at the entrance of Kenai Fjords National Park. Follow the trails from the visitor center right up to the toe of the glacier. Marvel over how far the ice has receded over the years. When you pass the markers along the way that indicate where the glacier's edge used to be, just 20 or 30 years ago. Go to the dogs. Alaska is known for its working dogs, most famously through the Iditarod Trail sled dog race from Anchorage to Nome. Opportunities abound around the state to meet these amazing creatures and learn about the work that goes into raising and training them. In Anchorage or Seward, stop by Seavies and experience for yourself the power and speed that a team of sled dogs can produce. Rides are available year-round and are something that your kids are sure to remember for life. Adventure on the rails. The Alaska Railroad offers a unique experience to take in the scenery while someone else does the driving. With trains running from Seward to Fairbanks and many stops in between, reserving a seat in a glass dome car affords views of craggy peaks, icy glaciers, miles of wildflowers, and abounding wildlife. The train runs year-round with weekend service in the winter that promises snowy vistas and the chance to see the aurora borealis from the towns of Talkeetna and Fairbanks. Hike and fish at Alaska's Emerald Isle. Kodiak Island is easily accessible by plane from Anchorage or ferry from Homer, and is well known as one of the best places to visit in Alaska. If you visit in midsummer, you will know how it got its nickname. Bursting with wildflowers and towering green mountains, Kodiak has a road system that allows for easy access to some of the best hiking and fishing in the state. Old military roads ascend Pillar and Old Woman Mountains, making for a gentle, family-friendly climbs with endless views. Several rivers are located along the roadside, and if you time it right, you can catch a run of salmon and drop your line in for dinner. Meet the creatures that live under the sea. The waters of Alaska may be cold, but they are filled with creatures of all shapes and sizes. With the huge tidal ranges of Kachemak Bay, Homer is the perfect place to meet and learn about some of them. For a crash course in tide pool creature identification, visit the Center for Alaskan Coastal Studies and take their Creatures Under the Docks tour. Peer over the edges of the floating docks in the harbor and spy sea stars, anemones, and plant life. Meander with the moose. The Alaskan forests and fields are just brimming with wildlife. While you may very well spot them from the road, immersing yourself in their habitat is the best way to spot moose, birds, and many other animals. Head to Kramer's Field Migratory Waterfall Refuge in Fairbanks for over 5 miles of family-friendly trails through the meadows and forests. Check out the many festivals and events offered year-round, like the Sandhill Crane Festival and the Winter Solstice Walk. In the winter, this is a great spot for snowshoeing. Celebrate Alaska's heritage. While Alaska is relatively new to statehood, its history stretches back much further. A great place to get started with learning about Alaskan heritage is the Sitka National Historic Park. Wander the forest trails dotted with towering totems and watch craftsmen creating and restoring totem poles. Learn about the great history of the area, dating back to the Battle of Sitka in 1804 between the Russians and the native Tlingits. Strike it rich, or have fun trying. Alaska is well known for its gold mines. Many towns throughout the state offer attractions that allow you to give gold panning a try. Valdez takes it one step further and has an entire Gold Rush Days festival. Have some old-fashioned family fun with parades, canoe races, fish fries, an outdoor market, and more. If you can't make it to Valdez, the Crow Creek Mine is just 40 miles outside of Anchorage, and it offers gold panning for all ages, as well as camping and picnic sites in the national forests. See Alaska's most famous peak. Denali, also known as Mount McKinley, is the tallest peak in North America. It is perhaps the most famous attraction in Alaska, and for good reason. If you are lucky enough to get a glimpse of it, you will understand why. It is massive. But don't fear, there is much more to see and do at Denali National Park, even if the mountain itself is hiding. Take a bus tour along the park road. Personal vehicles are not allowed past mile 15. See a sled dog demonstration at the visitor center and explore along the many hiking trails. Thanks for watching this video. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments which one of these you think you'll be doing on your next trip to Alaska.